So for those of you who don't know, Apple has a massive certified refurbished little market inside of their Apple store, and they sell a bunch of different products, and these range from iPhones, MacBooks, iMacs, Mac Minis, so many different things, even iPads. But the iMacs are one thing that always kind of stood out to me, mostly because for their, iMacs, they don't really sell a lot of different variations of iMacs anymore. They have the 24-inch ones they sell, and they have the 21.5-inch ones. But there's no more iMac Pros, there's nothing like that for the most part. And in their certified refurbished store, they actually have quite a few iMacs you can actually choose from. So I want to go ahead and compare these two. I bought several different iMacs throughout my life, used ones, brand new ones, and the certified refurbished one. And I want to compare it against a brand new one and see what the main differences are. Now, from Apple's own mouth, essentially the main differences, and I bought a few products from them, as well, in their certified refurbished market. And to be honest, the certified refurbished one you're getting and the brand new one you're getting, there are such few differences that even if you didn't even tell me that one was certified refurbished and the other one wasn't, you would not be able to tell any difference. They're going to be exactly the same exact thing. And honestly, it may be a better route to go certified refurbished because it is a better deal. You're saving a little bit of money and you're getting a pretty good warranty from it, and everything is replaced for the most part. So in this specific case, from their own, website, they state all refurbished Mac models are backed by a 1-year warranty. They have free delivery and returns, and they also include a full functional testing, genuine Apple part replacements if necessary, and a thorough cleaning. Personally, this iMac I bought was completely in great condition. This was a 2020 iMac, the 5K one, and regardless whether you're getting this one or you're getting a 21.5-inch one, or in the future if they have any 24-inch iMacs, it's going to be in really good, it's going to be basically perfect condition. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. Now they say the original operating system or a more recent version, this is something I actually do kind of prefer. If I get an iMac that's maybe one generation of software behind, I like having the ability to stay maybe one generation behind just so I can go ahead and, keep some older devices around without having to update them too. And they say all refurbished devices are repackaged in a brand new box with all the accessories and cables. This is a really big thing that if you're going in the used market, sometimes they may miss out on. And what I mean by that is if you're getting a brand new iMac, you're getting all the accessories, you're getting a mouse, you're getting a keyboard, so you don't have to plan for those things. When you're getting a used one, I've personally bought a lot of used iMacs and a lot of Macs in general, you never know for 100% fact of what you're getting unless you talk to the seller or it says in the description. Sometimes you can just assume that you're getting the accessories and you don't, so then you have to go and spend more money on the accessories. In this case, everything that you would get with a brand new iMac, you can get on a used or in this case, a certified refurbished one as well. So those are the biggest things that kind of stood out to me. Now, in this specific case, I opened up my iMac. It was in beautiful condition, perfect condition. There was nothing wrong with it. And if I were to compare this against a brand new iMac I would buy, let's say the, M1 iMac, they're relatively in the same exact condition. Of course, the M1 iMac is different, but this is a really big thing in my opinion. The fact that you can just buy this iMac, it's still being sold by Apple brand new, is still being sold by Apple in the certified refurbished market. So the theory, in my opinion, of purchasing a certified refurbished iMac, whether it's this one or you're planning on buying one 5 years from now, if you're watching this 5 years from now and Apple starts putting other certified refurbished iMacs in the market, this is a really big deal and this is something I really do like, but it isn't necessarily perfect. One issue is that, of course, when you're getting an iMac like this, you are kind of, boxed in to the specific models that Apple is currently selling. So what do I mean by that? Well, if I go ahead and make my way over to Apple's Certified Refurbished website, I can see that they have a few different models available. They have, the 21.5-inch ones, they have the 24-inch ones, and they have the 27-inch ones as well. But in the future, if there's ever a new iMac that's available, you can't really get them day one. You will have to wait a little bit of time for people to buy them, then return them, and then Apple can go ahead and place them in the Certified Refurbished market. On top of that, they don't really sell a crazy, old amount of, iMacs. So if you wanted to buy a certain iMac from them, let's say you wanted to buy like a 2014 one, like from 2014, you're not really going to be able to buy one here. If you wanted to buy 2015 or whatever one, you're not really going to be able to go that far. They do have ones that are from 2017 that I'm seeing. So if you want to go that, long ago, then you have that capability. But if you wanted to buy a super old one, you will have to go in the used market. That's your only option. However, there is quite a bit of a range here. If you wanted to buy a 2017 one, you have that capability. If you wanted to buy a 2019 one, you have that capability too. So Apple's So if there's a reason you need an older one, getting a certified refurbished one is going to be a really cool thing in my opinion, and this gives you a little bit more capability here, especially if you're trying to go ahead and buy one versus a brand new one. Apple is not selling a brand new 2017 iMac, or they're not selling a brand new 2019 iMac, or whichever one. So this is another cool thing that you have. If you don't want to buy a brand new one from Apple, or if there's a reason you want to buy a used one, or if there's a reason you want to buy an older one, well, you have the capability here and you can save a little bit of money as well. Now, in terms of accessories and everything, it's going to be exactly the same. There's no difference here. Even in the build quality, there's not really going to be a difference here either. It really comes down to the price tag. And one of my favorite things is looking at the brand new price of an iMac and the used price of an iMac and the certified refurbished price of an iMac. In this case, Apple does a really good job of just telling us what the brand new price of these Macs are. So in this case, their cheapest 24-inch iMac, if you're looking at these ones, they do have them in the certified refurbished market. Brand new, this is $14.99. But if you're buying it certified refurbished, it is $230. So for this one, I'm pretty sure it's just the base one you can buy. It is the 24-inch one, 256 SSD inside, 8 gigabytes of RAM. Definitely not the highest, end model, but you do get the 4 USB Type-C ports on this, which is cool. So in this case, you're saving, a couple $100, $230. That's a lot of money, especially if you're trying to go ahead and just get one that's exactly in the same exact condition you would buy a brand new one. This is without a doubt the easiest way to go. But in my opinion, I think the easiest, just the best thing you can do is if you're already planning on buying an iMac, I would probably see in the certified refurbished market, especially from Apple, if they already have it there. Now you're going to be spending most of the time a little bit more money in this route than if you were to buy it used. Typically a used one, you have a lot more flexibility in price. You can, negotiate with the seller if you want to, but if not, relatively on average, those are cheaper than these ones. But if it's between a brand new one and a certified refurbished one, I've bought several certified refurbished products from Apple, iPads, MacBooks, iPhones, iMacs now, and I've never had any issues with them whatsoever. Granted, I've never really had too many issues with their brand new devices either, in terms of getting them and them being in good condition. Now, there's always going to be software problems and different issues like that, but I've never really had too many issues even in that standpoint what I was expecting. So I think in this specific case, buying a certified refurbished iMac is probably the best thing you can do if you want to save the most amount of money. But like I said, you're kind of boxed in with the amount of products you can buy, but especially if Apple were to go ahead and make another iMac in the future, let's say they make an iMac Pro, you're really not going to be able to get those things or get those in the certified refurbished market and buy them until many, many, many months later. I think just like a month or two ago, we just got the 16-inch and 14-inch MacBook Pros inside of the certified refurbished market, and that was also, that took a little bit of time as well. So if you're planning on buying a certified refurbished Mac, your best bet is to wait it out and see when you can get those in the refurbished market, and then I would recommend just buying them if you have the opportunity to. But by then, usually there's already some in the used market, and maybe you can just buy them there on some other website and save even more money. And there's also some deals that come out and all these other things. But on average, if you have the option to, I would highly recommend buying a certified refurbished Mac. They are in very similar quality. They have the exact same accessories. Really, you're just saving a little bit of money, and you just have to kind of get over the, bump in the road that, somebody bought this and returned it probably. But usually, even if there's something wrong, let's say they bought it and returned it, Apple will go ahead and put a new screen on it if they need to put a new screen on it. If there's a bunch of scratches on it, they're not going to sell it. They're going to go ahead and put a new body on it, then they're going to go ahead and resell it that way. So you're not really getting a bad product. You're getting a brand new one. It's just they had to refurbish it and then they had to resell it. So I would recommend buying a refurbished one for sure. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.